Hey everybody, welcome back to Floyd's Records. I'm your host, Floyd Sampson, and today we're going to be reviewing Blackmore's Night, Nature's Light, most recent album by folk, gypsy, rock, medieval, whatever duo Candace Knight and Richie Blackmore. Richie from bands like Rainbow and stuff like that, and then Candace Knight, who is a fan of his. I believe they met on tour or something like that, and now they make music together. So, those of you guys who aren't familiar with Blackmore's Night music, they're kind of, like I said earlier, almost, I refer to it as gypsy folk medieval rock. If you're a fan of Jethro Tull and you like the style of that music, this is kind of the same stuff, just a more mellow approach. I got into them when my older brother Patrick bought me their album Secret Voyage, and I listened to that religiously. I love that album. It's a beautiful record, and I've been a decent fan ever since then. The last album I bought from them was Dancer in the Moon, I think from 2013, and it was okay. This one is not bad. First off, I want to mention the album cover. I do love the album cover, and I do love how there's a booklet in these CDs. I haven't really been talking about the packaging of these CDs. I'm a CD guy, and I still collect CDs, so I like albums that have CDs, or CDs that have booklets and so forth, and lyrics. And there's lyrics to these, and it's awesome. So if you're a CD collector like me, then and you like Blackmore's Night, then get this thing because it looks pretty. It looks pretty, and there's also a booklet in there, and it's well packaged. So anyway, about the music, Candace Knight does. I believe she writes. She writes some lyrics, not all of them, but she's the singer of the band, and Richie Blackmore pretty much does all the guitar work. And there's some other members, of course, of the band, and they basically, Blackmore and Knight spearhead it, and then there's a bunch of other people that help, including Ian Anderson from Jethro Tull, who plays the flute on like their very first record or whatever. I don't know if he ever did anything else with them, but I know he's at least there. So Nature's Light, it's kind of a concept album. It's all about, which a lot of their stuff's about nature, but this one specifically is about nature. Nothing on this record just blew me away. One of my favorite songs by Blackmore's Night is, I think, The Clock Ticks On from their first album, which I don't actually own on CD. It's on my list. Next time I go to a record store, I'm going to try to find it because I love the artwork and I love that song. I love that song. But there's a song on here called the song Nature's Light. Sounds a lot like that. I like when this band incorporates that brass sound into their music and trumpets and horns or whatever. Really pretty stuff. So there's 10 tracks on this thing. I'm not going to go track by track on this like I do with most of my records. I'm just going to kind of give an overview of this thing. And I'll tell you right now, you know me, I usually don't like waiting till the very end to give a review. I'm going to give this thing 3 out of 5 stars because I like it. I'm not disappointed with it, and I'm not blown away. So I like it. Once Upon December is track 1, and it's a great way to begin the album. This is, if you like mellow, almost kind of Enya type stuff, where it's very mellow and soothing and calming, then you're not going to find anything wrong with this thing. It's very, very beautiful, very pretty, colorful music. Maybe not their most inspired sounding work. Secret Voyage is pretty insane in my opinion. It's a very solid record, and this one just isn't as solid. And Dancer in the Moon and Autumn Sky, and it's this I feel like fits more into the Autumn Sky realm, which I think is just too long of an album. But anyway, that being said, Once Upon a December is a great way to open the track. Her voice is amazing. She can hit some really awesome high notes, and she can actually get pretty low sometimes too. Very pretty stuff. The next track, Four Winds, is another one that I think has got a lot of energy. So Once Upon December kind of starts off the album with this mellow sound. I keep using that word mellow. Then Four Winds is kind of this, and it kind of has that medieval feel to it more so. You got a couple instrumentals on here. like Darker Shade of Black, and then track 7 that I can't really pronounce. It has a really cool riff, actually. It looks like it says Der Letzi Musketeer, something like that. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but that's kind of close to a rainbow type riff. Pretty gnarly. I like it. Kind of this hard rock song that comes out of nowhere on the album. Wish You Were Here is track 8, and that's another good one. It's not Pink Floyd. When I first saw it, I thought, man, are they going to cover Pink Floyd? That's going to sound awesome. Unfortunately, that's not it. And it might be a remake, because it says 2021 in parentheses, so I don't know if they did that to separate it from the Pink Floyd song, or if they did that because there's another version of Wish You Were Here by Blackmore's Night on another album, and this is the 2021 version. Anyway, going back a little into the middle of the album, The Twisted Oak, track 5, and Nature's Light, track 6, are some of my favorites. The Twisted Oak is kind of got this mystic feel to it, and Nature's Light, I think I mentioned it earlier, brings back that the clock ticks on type of feel for me. And that's my favorite track off the album. Nature's Light's great. Going to the Fair, track 9, is again kind of like Four Winds. Track 2, it's got a lot of energy, and it just feels summery, and you feel like you're in the wind, and you're in the calm wind, and you're looking at the sunshine, and you're dancing with all your buddies. And I don't know why they would be dancing in the first place, but it just sounds like that. And then track 10, The Second Element, is a great way to finish the record. It's, again, very, I use the words mellow, mystic, kind of, or mystical, kind of spiritual. And Blackmore's Night, their theme, they do a lot of stuff like, I don't know, gypsies and stuff like that. It's almost like something that Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter would listen to. I feel like this would be one of her favorite bands. Anyway, really, really pretty album. It's not like this thing that blew me away, and it didn't disappoint me either. I like Blackmore's Night. I hope they keep putting out more records. Her voice is aging really well, because she can still sing just like she could 3 or 4 albums ago, and Ritchie Blackmore is one of the greatest guitarists / instrumentalists of all time. So if you like folksy stuff, if you like mellow stuff, then this is the album for you. It's perfect for that type of if you're into that type of thing. So 3 out of 5 stars. I'll be reviewing some other albums in the near future. Maybe this week I'll get to another one. I'm looking at reviewing the Kings of Leon that came out not too long ago. Cheap Trick's new album, In Another World. That's the name of it. I'm going to get to those. And if you have any suggestions and things that you want me to review, put those in the comments as well, because like I said, I'm a CD collector, and I like to go out and buy CDs and listen to them on a CD player and then give a honest review. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good one.